Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 28 of the Raid series. In the previous episode, we got smacked around a fair bit. Actually, it was quite a horrific episode. I wasn't feeling the best as well, so which didn't help. But in this one, we're going to change it up. So, as in change it up, as in we're going to succeed. And I'm going to go right into Shoreline and start getting those PMC kills. So, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So, dailies, I don't actually know why, but apparently I only have 2 hours and 53 minutes left in my dailies. I'm probably not going to get this one done. There's a very good chance we could get the 2 Shoreline Survives done. And the other one is to find 2 bandanas, which I don't think is going to happen. And the rewards aren't that good either, so it doesn't really matter too much. But in the meantime, we will be going Shoreline. So what we need to do is gear up for that. We want to make sure we've got a good enough gear set to do that. And let's see. Let's go UMP. Old faithful UMP. Already have level 2 Peacekeeper now, so we can actually get a decent setup for our UMP. Must be from questing. We have 4 mags. FMJ rounds. Oh, we've got some AP rounds. You know what? We're going to use them. What's in this? Get another AP. Start to gear that one up. Up, up. Up, up. All right. That's that sorted. Armor. We'll grab one of these. I know we're not doing really well financially, but we'll make it work. Oh, actually, we need to have it in a scav vest, don't we? So we can just sell these for now. Looks like this is full. Not going to mess about here. I want to get right into a raid. I want to get some success happening. And progress. There's that. And we need the balaclava. Contacts. And a helmet. We could go Peacekeeper helmet. I'll get that one. Because we have the dollars. All right. Meds. That one. Reload. We drop the mag. We drop the mag. And I like to grab a heap of these just to be safe. Tuck them in there so we're not possibly chasing them down. 6, 7. All right. That's everything we need to go in there and kick ass and chew bubblegum. Okay. We need a total of 3 of these, I believe. Marked room, helicopter, helicopter. Yep. And now we're going to get in there. So, that's everything we need for the raid. Let's go have some fun. Morning or afternoon? Let's see what's busier. Very busy, that morning one. Yep, definitely going morning. We want PMC kills? We want the morning. Let's go. All right. Let's do this. Look, it's not the worst spawn, but it's also not the best spawn. We're kind of like shoved up against the wall, and we can run along this wall to get up to the resort. I'm gonna go around the back though. I'm not gonna go in the front. It's definitely gonna be easier and safer to go. Actually, no. The front has the helicopter, so I should go into the front. Move nice and quick. We should be able to get over there before too many. Mum spaghetti. Just trying to move quickly. I don't want to get caught out in the open here. This foggy morning, oh god, silhouette bit might actually save us a little bit. But sometimes that also makes it stand out. Like if there was someone over there, you'd actually see the outline of them really well. dude. Ooh, let's stop ahead. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is he? Stick it to the grass a little bit because I feel like the dirt's louder. Alright. Well, there's a guy inside there. He's got shit aim. Alright, beacon down. Now we wait. See, it would be better for us to go in via the admin building. There's a lot more cover to get in there. But that guy's going to cover the entrance to east. If I charge into east right now, it's suicide. But I need to mark that helicopter. What's the plan? Go from the other side. I think it's about the same distance either way. What we can do is run into west wing. Might be able to get away with that. We need the west 112 room. I don't think we got... What vitamins do we have? It's another skier quest. I think it's a little bit higher level. Alright, one less play to worry about. Got 4 to go. Can't see anyone outside that doorway. I think I dropped my mag. I did. That was the 1-4 VP. Alright, that should put us down to... Yep, it's up to 4. So 6 BBC kills to go. I want to get onto 3rd. I can jump down and shoot him from 3rd. Oh, they're in 306. They should walk straight in front of me here. Unless they go to ground floor, but if they go straight in front of here. Damn, they went to admin. That sucks. I wonder if that was them. You see me then? I feel somewhat confident he saw me. Those two went down and I think they went left and out. There's no way that guy's crossing over. Above. We wanted to get him in that hallway. We want him in the middle of that hallway. He went all the way down. Oh. Probably a little bit ambitious. I could have waited for him to get further down. These guys trying to go through admin to flank me. Did this right. If he wants to push up here, we could just get him coming up the hallway. Running up to the window. Sounds like it. There we go. Treat him like a fucking textbook. Cool. Get out of here. MPX is empty. We need mags. See what he's got. The 300 blackout. I don't know the status of the ammo in it, so do that. Cool. 62 is decent ammo. Hopefully 40 kilo is okay for us to walk around still and regain stamina. No. Alright, we might have to cut a little bit. Oh. Take that. Take this. We're going to eat this, so we're not going to run out of food. Probably get rid of that grenade. Get rid of the rest of them. Oh, east wing. We need to mark something. Should we go mark it? A little bit greedy, but at the same time, we've already cleared most of this. Get rid of the pistol. What are our options for extract? I'm just going to go market. The M62 was the tracer that he was shooting at me. I really need to drop weight though. Let's get rid of that. The relay. Yep, that's good enough. Ah, third floor. Ooh, planted. Base here. 44 again. Not enough weight. Apparently that's good. Just gotta wait for the marking to finish so we don't have to go back. That mag. To be honest, if we really wanted to, we could have drop some weight there too. Alright, let's go. I'm going to probably go past the lighthouse. Go via admin. Take it slow. Take it slow, I mean try and patrol as much as I can on the way through. I'm going to try and not activate that sniper scav if he's still up. It looks like he's still up there. Hasn't seen me. He's a good little deterrent for us. We're going to go a little bit wider than what... Normally I would hug the wall, but I'm going to go that little bit wider. Just so sniper scav doesn't engage on us. And now pretty much straight line to it. So it's about this direction. That player okay, so the first player, obviously that was an easy kill, just running across the open near the helicopter. The second player, the second he went to admin, he would have had to know. Like, it was a very aggressive move. Like, he must have felt confident that he could get me. Maybe because he heard I had a UMP and he's just like, you know, maybe this guy's under-kid. But the thing was, as soon as he started fighting that scav down the bottom, as long as I was like somewhat ready, it was a pretty easy counter. Because like I could have shot him from the second floor or third floor down as he ran through that glass hallway bit too. So even though I didn't kill him where I did, I could have killed him. I could have hurt him from another direction or even killed him. So if the scav hadn't have been there and he could have just sprinted the whole time, sure. It would have been a lot different for him. Could have moved a lot quicker if I wasn't ready. He spent a long time fighting that scav. Usually there's a couple of scavs here on the left. They're probably being killed by planes leaving. Now, all going well. If we do survive this raid, I will likely still do a scav run after this just to top up cash flow. They really can't hurt us doing that. So. Cool. That was a big W raid. Nice cool MPX there we can use. We can use any ammo in that. Also got 2 kills towards our Punisher Part 4. I think that puts us at the 5. I think it's up to 5. And then on top of that, we also got Spark Tool Part 2 done. One of the markings for Colt Part 2. And look, we did something else. But we are level 25 now. So as for the pathing, it wasn't really overly straightforward. I wouldn't normally want to run up the front entrance, but because we had the helicopter marking, we did that. I would normally want to go from around to admin. You've seen me going up to the helicopter a few times and you see how much I get smacked around that area. Better off going across the back into admin and then picking either east or west wing from there. And then after fighting through there, heading out. Would have loved it if those 2 players that we were sneaking up on had run across that bridge, because I would have been able to light them up. Something chronic in the back there. Anyway, raid is done. Bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, as they say. I think we've already done quite well with vases. We already have 2 vases. We can just sell this one. I don't believe there's anything else I need more than 2 vases for. The green gunpowder as well. That's something we can just get rid of. Bolts is selling for a lot. We can sell that, and the helix we'll hold on to for now. But yeah, this is actually quite good money made. We'll go 34, 1, 2, 3. Green gunpowder will slowly go up in value over the white. Bolts have skyrocketed in value, which is cool. Good for us because we just found some. As for the gold chain and the face, we'll just vendor both of them. Don't believe shampoo has any value. It does. 15,000. Go 16. 1. Cool. These are bugging out. Oh, no, it's a new quest. Ambulance. Cool. Okay, we've got the 2 CMS kits to hand over. We just need to get a defib. Really, that many new quests. New lighthouse quest to mark stuff. Regulated materials, which is a reserve quest. Really, it's a reserve quest. You can get these from other ways, but generally it's a reserve quest. And Lend-Lease Part 1, which is a quest that we need to get items from Shoreline. Now, vitamins, that was the other one I was thinking of. We've got the vitamins Part 1, item there. These two are on interchange, so we've got the Shoreline part of that done. This we need East 306, West 220 open. West 220 is generally open all the time, so that's it, quite straightforward and easy. But the East 306 we might just have to get our own key for, which it's not expensive. It should be very, very cheap. We go East 306, 308 works as well. 53 for that. 308. Yeah, 38k done. Put that one in there. A little bit of money there. It's a bit of a top up. Armor we can hold on to. The knife we get rid of. Peacekeeper, we've got a quest to hand in. Part 2 or Part 3, which we have all the items already, which is nice. Part 2 or Part 4. This is to go and you got to go to East and West Wing 220. So it's 216, the one for Lend-Lease, sorry. 220 is for the Part 2 or Part 4. So what we need to do is go into the resort just like it was then and have it already opened like those guys would have done. And then that way we don't have to buy all the keys straight away. We'll sell that Bitcoin. I don't know if I need to hand them over straight away, those grenades. Have a look. Like we do. And those over, don't have to worry about that. Vendor, Bitcoin. Hold on to the tool sets for now. And the vector we can use a bit later on. Get rid of that, get rid of that. For now, I'll just do that. Sell all these. And just like that, we're back up to $500,000. Do I want to use the MCX or the MPX? Preferably, I'd like to use the UMP until we have better ammo or better availability to ammo. I need one more of these. And then for the FMJ rounds, we're just going to buy a heap more. Probably take a stack with me and then put the rest in here. Cool. All right, and so we've got the East 308 or 306. We'll have a look at the price of West 220. 168. You can get around this by using, I think it's 219. And the other one is 216. These are quest keys. That's why they're expensive. 216 can have good loot as well. 220 can have good loot as well. So look, we'll get 220 for now. Just so we can complete the keep going along that Peacekeeper quest line as well. And that's that covered. Now, what I want to do, I think we'll be right. If we got into a really big raid, we could probably break it all down if we got into a big scav run. Lots of loot. I just want to do a money top up on factory. Let's go. All right, and we're in. Nothing too crazy loot wise. Get what we can grab along the way. That's not a player walking up to shoot us in the face. The goggles, they do nothing.
Сейчас тут всех закошмарят, я тебе реально говорю.
We looted. dry. That's all right. A little bit of money here anyway. We could take the Mosin with us on the next raid, just in case we get some long range stuff we can shoot, like some scavs and stuff. Which we'll probably do. All right, so all that. Chuck the Mosin with some LPS GCH. Do a little top up. And just a little bit of cheeky extra cash for doing that. So cool. We probably have some stuff to claim. Did I really get it all? At a time that I forgot. A week ago. All right. So, yep, shoreline. Let's go. All right. Shoreline. We're back. Oh, this I got to spawn. All right. So we will take the admin side now. We'll be taking it from behind and going in the admin building. Putting our running legs on. We've got the Mosin. We could actually go shoot sniper scav while we're there. Actually, I might do that. Run around the back, shoot sniper scav or two. Oh, if we die, we've still got some sort of progression. After we get past the first Tarkov shooter quest, it's actually quite good because I can't tell what direction that is. You can actually use sighted bolt actions, and then that way we could actually work on shootable and heaven whilst also doing some of them. Up the corner a little bit. Let's hear someone. Maybe not. One of the Lend-Lease items from behind me. All right. You look over the hill. Don't see anyone. Alright. Anyone who spawned back here is most likely in the resort already. I shouldn't really need to focus too much on behind me. Sniper scav would have shot at them if they were at the bunker. Unless they got there before he spawned in and he just hasn't spawned. Like, they're already down there. Fairly possible. That's further than sniper scav. No front side on this. Kind of lame. That's that done. East and west 220. East 308 and some of the west wings rooms are open. I think that's everything we need to do. Someone here, I just heard him running. I'm gonna start East Wing first. Just print it. Shotgun me in the face. It's gonna pre-fire, but I shot him in the leg anyway. I got a shotgun to the face. Sucks. Pity. Oh well. We got at least the scav kill. We got a little bit unlucky because we heard the computer open upstairs, and where I threw the grenade, I was trying to get the middle of the room. Kind of went across to the one side, which resulted in him getting away. So it was a good grenade for it too. Would have made a lot. It would have been hard for him to get away. I'm actually gonna hold on to those. All right. So we're doing something a little bit different. What about if we finished up? Just so we're not constantly panning through the same quest. I'm okay to do that. How much is an Emacom key? Cheap enough. All right, I'm gonna get Emacom with enough for the car extract. I'm gonna take this. Let's go to the 300 blackout, and then we need helmet. We'll see how we go with running around this map and what we feel like doing. I'm gonna take no backpack, and the reason for that is we can take the no backpack extract. So there's big sale, which is to go to all the stores, and at the same time we have vitamins to get these two. So I think it's good if we can get both of these done, and we'll go from there. That way we don't have to do such a long raid, because Shoreline could end up being like a half-hour raid. And we haven't done much interchange yet, so it's good to mix it up. Let's go interchange. All right, so interchange. Hopefully we can go through this nice and quick. Got too many hiccups. This is actually a good spawn for us because we can actually see the cars there. It's a really good spawn for us. Annoying. All right, if we get a backpack, we can come back, pick that up. Nothing too special there, nothing too special there. And we're just gonna head inside. So pretty much the best way we can do this is go through the back of Idea, this side here, and then go into Emacom. Go through some of the stores that we need to on this side for Ragman quest. Possibly just going to try and listen. That's why I'm a little bit quieter at the moment. Listening out for anyone. See someone's coming in. Yeah, I think he had a suppressed shotgun. No backpack. Annoying. Ah, you can take his helmet at least. An upgrade. Alright, trend we need to go into. My dog's barking. I need to go sort her out. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Alright, we're back. Trend. Sorry, no. T-Rex or whatever it's called. Dino clothes. Got Emicom here. Need that. I need the light bulb. We do need Tashonka, don't we? And spark plug. Keep them for later. We go in here and get our next thing that we need. Chem container. Right, we'll start heading towards the extract. Have right here. I think that's a scav. What have we got? I don't really want to take a backpack. Could if we want to grab the Tushonka on the way out. There's no one camping here. Back. Okay. Okay. We do need it. Don't need peas right now. I think I need water in total. Wash cells for good. Max energy. Just milk. Okay. Herring. The Shonka. It's the other kind of Tushonka though. It's the one we want. This shelf's really empty. These crap stuff. Wash. Max energy. Herring we need. Wash. Cool. Now we're just gonna make the choice if we want to just take the no backpack extract or not. And if so, what are we willing to leave behind? A lot of Tushonka. Hello? I think it's just a scav. A pre-med just in case. If we went no backpack. That is easily taken up by these two. So we went bam bam. They're all the big money makers. Get rid of the AP20. Get rid of that. With 10k. Just for safety reasons, if someone's extra camping, over like a backpack and a bit of food and a headset and that, we can get that back on a scav run, you know? Do one scav run, buy it straight back off the flea market. No loss, but all these quest items, you know, we've got both these already picked up. We have all these Tushonka that we need. All these sell for good money. I'd rather just get out. Right. So, one player, a couple of scavs. I think we pretty much wanted at the power station. We ran in through Idea, went to a couple of the clothing stores and the Emacom, through Goshen and out. It's very straightforward pathing. I didn't do anything crazy. But got another quest done. One of the good things is I was gonna say, forgotten it now. That's a big shotgun. Holy moly! I know we're gonna need to do like setup later and suppress shotgun kills, but I might just take the ammo out of this and then vendor it. Just it's gonna be worth a heap. Have a look. 6k. Easy sell. General wares. We had all the Tushonka we needed. Bam. Colleagues part 1, which is another shoreline quest. We had a very successful episode. We got a lot done. Nice kills too. Got vitamins part 1 done. We got vitamins part 2 opened up. This is the respirators and the blood sets. We can keep an eye out for them now. Them in there. Herring, twist on the flea. We sell some more than that. I reckon if we put this up for 12, it'll sell. The squash. 420. Right, another squash there. Max energy. I'll sell eventually too. And another dog tag. What do I feel like I'm missing something? Any other quest complete? No. But, my lord, that was a successful episode. Successful session. Got a hell of a lot done. Sell these off. Made some money, heaps of quests, good XP. Nothing to complain about. Some good PvP kills. Besides that though, that is unfortunately the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Good to be feeling good again, so that way I can actually play better. I honestly believe that if you're in a bad mood or you're not feeling well, you're gonna play worse. So it was good to get a good session, get some good kills. All right, let's finish this one up here. Usual drill, like and comment, subscribe, get us up to that 90% mark. Besides that, guys, lastly, I'll see you next time.